can't believe I have to talk about this again, but apparently I do. So, roll the intro. How's it going, y'all? Snakes is here. A while back, I made a TikTok about Cardi B because she was getting some controversy because of a comment she made about her plus size fans. And, she was joking around and saying that, her 3XL merch was sold out. And she was like, yeah, she called the bitches fat. She said, my 3X shit sold out because you fat fucks, no Chick-fil-A for you, something like that, to that extent. And she was like, I can't even call y'all fat no more because I know that like 90% of my fans are fat. So it's like, she was like, Dan, I can't even say y'all fat anymore because like now that all my fans, I know that my fans are fat, I can't say that shit no more. And she was like, don't come at me because like I know that, because we all know that she got a BBL. She knows that she got a BBL. She even acknowledges that she got a BBL. So she's just like, I don't even come at me with the BBL jokes, I know. Didn't I see this video come up for Stevie here? So we just gonna go ahead and we just gonna react to this. Cause I'm curious as to what Stevie's thoughts are, because I know that he is a very well-built man. I'm gonna leave it at that, because if I say anything else, y'all gonna call me a simp. Be gone, fuck! I stood strong on my shit. I was up.
Completely sold out, especially because you fat fucks. Clearly you guys are fat as fuck. No Chick-fil-A for y'all. All the 3X sold out. Yo, the 3X sold out like in 20 minutes.
Damn! 20 minutes? I've said this in my TikTok, man. Like, I said this in my TikTok, bro. Like, the small, medium, large, them shits be overstocked on that's all that's left on the shelf. The 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, them bitches be gone. Gone. Like, fucking gone. Without a trace. No first 48, no nothing. No investigation, just gone. Spirited away.
Now, knowing that my fans is fat, I can't even make fun of fat people no more.
I don't know if my eyes and ears are deceiving me because I just woke up, but I know I did not.
Okay, you can't bring Lizzo into this when it comes to fat. Say what you will about Lizzo. I respect what she was doing for the body positivity movement, but then she turned around and was fat shaming bitches her damn self. But like in Cardi's case, she was joking around with her fans because the bitches sold out in 20 minutes. Lizzo was just straight up like harassing and fat shaming her dancers, who were also big bitches. So like, that's a completely different scenario. You can't drag Lizzo into this. I mean, can't nobody drag Lizzo anyway. Y'all done bullied her so bad that she ended up losing all that weight. Don't come for me, internet, because like I'm about that life. I'll fucking roast you, okay? I'm a good Christian, but I also know how to defend myself. Thank you. I know I'm a big bitch. I've always been a big bitch. Been big since I came out the womb. Don't change nothing. There's a difference between body positivity and like bodily neglect, or like gaslighting yourself into thinking that you're not unhealthy, because there are big people who are still healthy. There are big people who are still physically active. There are big people who diet and eat right, and like their metabolism's just fucked. Like, it is what it is. It's genetics. But let's see what she got to say.
Just see a video of Cardi B talking about she was surprised that her 3X sold out and that her fat fans are just big as hell and shouldn't have no Chick-fil-A. And now she can't make fun of fat people no more because she knows she got fat fans because the 3XL sold out. Didn't you do a song with Lizzo?
See, okay. I love that in bringing up Lizzo, she completely negated the entire point that she was trying to make. Yes, Cardi did a collaboration with Lizzo because that's the kind of artist that she is. She put other artists on, especially a lot of female rappers, a lot of female like hip hop artists. She puts them on because that's how she is. She mentors these women. She brings them in. She helps them. She gives them features. She protects them. There's a difference between working with somebody as an industry partner and actually like having a fan base full of Lizzos. That's just one Lizzo that she worked with. She didn't realize that there were like 200,000 more of them following, buying her shit. If she had known that, her fan base was this big, I think she would have, put out more plus size merchandise, because Lizzo's whole point was that she was specifically catering to big bitches. And I'm not fat shaming. I'm literally saying once you hit that 4XL threshold, it's time to seek a consultant. It's time to really look at yourself and be like, is this the direction that I want to go in my life? Where the number on the scale just keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and my chances of developing some sort of debilitating heart disease become ever closer? Because Black people already have a history of high blood pressure and high cholesterol and diabetes because of the food that we grew up eating. Obesity in the Black community is still a very real thing, because Cardi's clearly not. When she came out, the whole body positivity movement hadn't really taken off yet. People like Lizzo hadn't even come around yet, or were just starting to make their mark. So like back then, eating healthy and eating right was still heavily pushed in schools because of how big the obesity rate was in the United States. No pun intended. She's not gonna be catering to y'all big bitches. Her main target audience are not 3, 4, and 5XLs. Now she sees, damn, there's a lot more of you than I thought. I know I'm a big bitch, but I'm so over big bitches, man. Y'all want to play the victim so bad, but then you want to go around and just skinny shame and throw insults and fucking just act like the worst piece of shit human beings possible. And I know it's not a stereotype yet, but it's becoming one. The people with the worst attitudes are not the skinny bitches. It's y'all. Y'all the ones with the worst piss poor attitudes. Want to start shit all the time, wearing coochie cutters. You over here like, yeah, I got, 2 full moons for a booty, but let me wear some shorts that are 2 seconds short out in public where there's kids around. Even skinny bitches shouldn't be wearing that shit, and you thinking you can get away with that too?
No.
Don't get me wrong. There are people who like their women with a bit of extra meat on their bones, because that's how their mamas were. That's how they grew up. They grew up around fuller figured women. Fat people don't understand this, man. They think that the line is blurred. That line ain't blurred. No, it is not. It ain't blurred at all. There's a difference between having a little more meat on your bones, being a fuller figured woman, and just being straight up unhealthy to the degree to where it's actually impeding on your ability to live life. It's not a us versus you. It's literally a you versus you. You are your own enemies in this situation, but you're trying to make it seem like everybody else is the enemy for calling you out on it. Hello? Am I in fucking Wonderland here? Am I crazy? Let's just continue.
A bunch of people crying, talking about I'm fatphobic and stuff, because I don't know, on Twitter it was like a joke between me and my fans on like, damn, you fat motherfuckers, why y'all bought all the 3X that fast? It was an innocent joke between me and my fans, but anyways, it's not that serious. And especially when it comes to me, I make fun of everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're fat, skinny, BBL down, got big feet, got small feet, whatever. As long as you don't stink. You know what I'm saying?
God damn it, Cardi.
You know what I'm saying? It's never that serious. Like,
okay, so like that's I can't even laugh, because like some of y'all, and it's not even the big bitches that be smelling bad. It's some of y'all skinny ones too. That just be, y'all don't be washing your body correctly, and y'all just be coming in there smelling like death and decay, and that shit is not right.
Listen, people make fun of my BBL all the time, If we're gonna be using these phobic words and everything, then I'm gonna do a BBL phobic word, because I get fun of more of having a BBL than you probably may get fun of being big. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious, girl. If I got y'all so upset, here's a cupcake.
Cardi B, I'm very surprised that I have to remind
You're nah. That's fucked up, Cardi. You know what? Nah, I respect you for it. Queen. Talk your shit. And then all the people that have problems with it are not like people with fuller figures. Thick thighs save lives. But it comes to the point where when your thighs don't look like thighs no more, and they look like fucking Ford SUVs, that's when we got a problem. But like back to my point, all of the people that are expressing any sort of anger towards this are not the fuller figured, like, thick women. It's all of your 4X, 5X women, the ones that are just wildly overweight. And it's like there's a different, you can be body positive all you want, but like when your knees start giving out because it physically can't support all of the weight that you're putting on it, you can't scream fat phobic. What are you gonna sue gravity for being fat phobic because the muscular tissue around your knees has all but deteriorated because it's covered in 16 layers of fat? Well, we gonna call gravity fat phobic? We gonna call the ground fat phobic because it didn't cushion your fall when you toppled over like a bag of mashed potatoes? Let me stop, because I'm gonna start actually roasting y'all, and then it's gonna get fat phobic, because it's not even like I hate fat people. I just hate like overly sensitive babies. I don't like whiny crybabies, bro. Especially with the environment that people like me grew up in an environment where you had to have tough skin. Like I had to constantly defend myself at school, at home. It didn't matter where the fuck I was. So and it's annoying seeing all these bitches out here getting so offended at the smallest thing. Like, oh baby, I'm so sorry you got your fifis hurt cause a skinny woman called her 3XL, 4XL fans fat. Cause I'm pretty sure like over 200,000 units of 3XL merch sold out in 20 minutes. Like, it would have been different if the small and mediums sold out already, because she would have called them string beans. She would have came for them too. She would have been like, damn, y'all need to eat a sandwich or something because all my extra smalls sold out. Y'all need to put on some weight, y'all. You gonna blow away in the wind. Don't let there be no tropical storm because you going up to Jesus. She would have came for everybody if it had been the skinny bitches selling out the shit instead of y'all. The outcome would have been exactly the same. And like the skinny people wouldn't have been getting on TikTok like, oh my god, Cardi is so fat phobic. Oh my god, you're such a fucking piece of shit, bitch. I know, didn't you do a song with Lizzo? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? People's just too sensitive out here, man. I don't know, 2025.
Remind you of this, but just because someone else makes a joke doesn't mean you have to make it too.
No, that's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that means. I'm being petty now. I gotta be petty. Just because somebody else makes a joke, I'm gonna make the joke too. You know why? Because it's people like you. You're too sensitive. You need to lighten up. You know, fat jokes build character. I'm fucking bugging, bro. Being roasted builds character because you come up with interesting jokes. You come up with creative jokes to spit back. Like, you know, because especially in black communities, y'all like to roast each other. We roast each other. There's no malicious intent behind it. They'd be like, oh, you got a big ass fucking squash looking head ass, big old pineapple head looking ass, big old cantaloupe hairline head looking ass, got that Vegeta hairline looking at. Like, it's normal everyday shit. But you know what? Let me stop being petty. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
You know that, right? And also, maybe the reason why people feel so comfortable making fun of your BBL is because you do not command the respect that you so seek. Maybe if you stop using fat people at the expense of jokes, then people wouldn't do the same for your BBL. No, they shouldn't be making fun of your BBL. But also, no, you shouldn't be making fun of fat people. And neither should they.
Okay, I see where she's going, but the logic is still kind of skewed in the favor of, I won't even say fat people because I'm fat. There's a difference between being fat and being obese. We're gonna draw the line in the sand here. I, a fat woman, am not offended by the fat jokes that Cardi made. 2X is like excusable because there's a lot of women out here that have, you know, a slim waist but really big thighs and a really big ass. And so you need that 2XL to get past the thigh region because the waist will always be slimmer than the hips and the booty. But if you are at the point where your waist is bigger than your hips and your booty, then you are no longer in fat territory. Women, y'all are in obese territory. Body positivity is fine. Being proud of the skin that you're living in. So like body positivity would be like people who have like vitiligo, something that they can't control, something that's out of their control, or somebody who was in a really bad accident and are, you know, disabled, or somebody that, you know, was in a horrific accident and has a bunch of scars on their face and on their bodies, or like maybe they're missing an eye. If you've always been a thick woman and you just have like PCOS or like a slow metabolism to the point where it is almost nearly impossible for your body to get rid of that excess fat, I don't know, they're just making me mad. And I keep pausing and ranting, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut up.
But if you are going to sit here and still say it's not that serious and offer a cupcake in the camera to anybody who is so upset by it, well, I'm gonna offer you a few books that I recommend for you to understand why fat phobia is something so serious.
You know, the only thing that's missing from this picture, from this woman, you know, the only thing that's missing? A nose ring.
And something that should not be taken lightly. And something that
Why do you have so many books about this, bro?
Okay, bye.
Oh wait, never mind. I saw that gut poking out. I rescind my question.
powerful as
Continue.
you. You are powerful. You are talented. And I am happy that your 3XL merch sold out. I am happy that you now see that you have fat fans. But if you like to keep those fat fans, please consider unlearning fat phobia and standing up for them instead of standing against them.
Shut the fuck up. God damn, shut. I already did a video. I told you it's not that serious. Like, what do you want me to do? Get on my fucking knees and apologize? I'm not apologizing for a fucking jokey joke. That it wasn't even about you. It was something about me and my fans. I make fun of everybody. I even make fun of myself. I don't really care if you skinny, if you big, if you that, you this. I always use anybody as the butt of the joke, like all the time. Like, he ain't never to hurt nobody. Like, it's like people make fun of me all the time. I got to the point that I don't even care anymore because it's like, who cares? Love yourself. If you content with yourself, you don't give a fuck what anybody gotta say. Like, it's like what? Like, if you're part of my family, bitch, you will be crying. You will be crying. They make fun of everything and everybody. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's a good point that she brings up. It's like, that's how we joke around with each other because we're family. We can roast each other like that. And if you're getting mad over what I said, shit, you wouldn't last 10 minutes in my community, or like my Discord or my Twitch or my Instagram live, because you would, like, your little fifis would just crumble like dust. Thanos snapped out of existence. But like she said, it's very unserious, and people just want to make a big issue out of everything, bro. And and the reason why I'm reacting to specifically Stevie's video is because I know there's gonna be a lot of you bitches in the comment section who's gonna be like, oh, a man shouldn't speak for a woman's body, it's her body, her. If y'all want to say my body, my choice all the time, then y'all gotta accept the criticism of other people who don't agree with the choices that you're making for your body. You get all these books and all these, you look at these blog sites and you follow these content creators, and who, instead of preaching loving yourself the way you are, it's basically coddling. And instead of giving them the steps to stop overeating and get down to a size that they feel the most comfortable with, they basically baby and coddle these women, and they're like, you don't have to conform to society's standards. You don't have to conform to anybody's standards. You can be as big as you want. You can be the size of Jupiter, and it's not your fault. Like, we're not gonna tell you, hey, maybe, work on your body, get your cardio up, get your upper body strength up so that you can, actually help and do for yourself, even, in spite of your debility. I'm losing my speech. In spite of your disability. I was trying to make up a new word or some shit, like fucking debilitations or something, and my brain was like, no bitch, that's not correct. You've read a dictionary before. Can we please act like it?
You stupid.
These women, I have to say, just, I don't know, man. They just live in their own echo chambers. And even Cardi said in this video, man, if you're proud of the skin that you're living in, that's great. That's perfect. More power to you. That's beautiful. I'm gonna save this next point that I have for the end.
Eat one. Eat one. Like, it's like, no, it's not good enough. No, it's not this. You want a fake apology? You want a fake I'm sorry? You want a fake kissing ass? You want a fucking fake gift basket? Girl, like, calm down. Calm your pussy. Now you pissing me the fuck off. Now you're gonna make me really say some rude shit for no reason.
That's where I'm at, Cardi, bro. Like, they pissing me off, man. I'm trying to be respectful and neutral, and I'm trying to be considerate of these people's feelings, because they are humans too. They are also women. And in our community, I like to emphasize empowering our women, especially the Black community, lifting up our women instead of tearing them down like society has taught us. However, they're disguising tearing other people down as empowerment. All my big bitches out there, all my queens out there that's got a little more junk in the trunk, or that's got a little more stomach, and they're proud of themselves. Salute you, bro. Hats off to you, because all women are beautiful, except the ones who aren't. And I'm not even talking about physically. A lot of these women are ugly as hell. Ugly as sin. It doesn't matter how attractive you are. The moment it seems like you have a shitty personality in any capacity, if there's like unnecessary amounts of aggression from you, that immediately docks points away from your attractiveness. Just immediately off the rip. It's a turn off. It is like, ugh, you were so pretty until you opened your mouth, and then it's just repulsion immediately.
Nasty bitch.
I'm gonna stop because I'm only 6 minutes into the video, and I've just been yapping, bro.
I'm not giving you a fake apology. I'm not getting on fake on my knees. I'm not fake doing nothing. That's the reason why y'all be expecting too much. I'm not your mom. I'm not nothing. I'm not nothing. Yeah. My fans didn't feel offended. My fans were actually making the jokes with me about themselves.
You're a mother. This is the example you want to be for your kids.
Let me tell you something.
It was just as zesty as hell. Just as zesty as hell. And it's not straight men getting on here flaming Cardi for this. It's gay men. Because a lot of these gay men are obese as well. See Nikocado Avocado for reference.
Now I'm really about to bust a clip. For real. As a grown-ass man, as a grown as anything. Don't tell me what type of example I am for my kids. For a pointless TikTok rage baiting discourse that you don't give one fuck about. Don't tell me what type of example, what type of...
Okay, she knows. She knows. I don't even have to say nothing. She already knows what's going on. She knows the kind of people that's out there. She knows the kind of platforms that they use. She knows rage baiting when she sees it. Okay, Cardi is, she knows the game here. She understands the rules. Do not try to, that's like trying to explain the rules of a game to a person with over 5,000 hours in it. They know what they're doing. Like, you've been here 5 seconds and you already think you know what's up? Respectfully, shut up. Or as Cardi said in the other video where she responded to the other chick.
Shut the fuck up. I take care of my kids. By myself. I'm the one that provides for my kids. By myself. Nobody's helping me. No matter how much money they make, I take care of that. My kids have a personal driver, a personal chef, because I pay for it. Me. So don't tell me what type of mother I am, because you don't agree on how I replied or how I responded to something that is so pointless to your life. And y'all keep forgetting. I made a joke between me and my fans because my fans sold out a 3X shirt. And my fans were saying, damn, we big as fuck. Damn, us Barty getting big as fuck. So I joined the joke with them, right? It was a joke between me and my fans. The girl inserted herself in the joke, did 6 videos about it, and I said, hey.
Clearly they felt some type of way about it, because 6 videos about the same topic is crazy. I usually try to get my points across in 1 video, but 6? That's just beating the dead horse, man. Like, damn.
Yes, I could have given an apology. That's what my publicist would like me to do. But then that's not real. Nobody's gonna make me do something. And that's just that. And that's what I'm gonna teach my kids. Don't let nobody tell you or make you do something you don't want to do. And
Amen.
I'm so...
Amen, bro. Amen. Especially as a celebrity growing up. Like, parents need to teach they need to teach their kids this. Don't let somebody make you do something that you don't want to do. Like, she is teaching her kids to have respect for themselves, to have standards. This is what we need. We are changing the narrative here. The culture is shifting in real time, guys, and we are here bearing witness to it. Female empowerment is just a very important thing, but you also have to understand that not everybody is deserving of said empowerment. We are not going to empower the worst scum of the earth people just because they feel like they want to feel like a victim. The world we grew up in, we were actively scrutinized for our size, but we took it back. Actually, we took the word fat not as an act of retaliation, but as an act of growth, an act of confidence. We are in an age now where larger females are accepted more than ever, to the point where they're getting starring roles in movies. They're not just typecast as, the fat kid, or typecast as the overly emotional one that eats her feelings. They're being showcased in Victoria's Secret ads alongside the other women, alongside the angels. You're seeing them on stage with Beyonce on tours, wearing the same clothes as the skinny bitches and hitting the moves just as hard as the skinny bitches. People like Lizzo glorifying thicker women. Notice how all of her dancers were bigger women, yes, but they were also incredibly athletic. Something that woman in the second TikTok and even the first TikTok, something that they are not. Because like I said before, you can be a big woman and still be athletic.
Ever since this been going on, y'all have decided to use this opportunity to talk so much crap about me. Cardi don't read a book. All types of BBL jokes on me. All type of this. And I even made a video like, hey, stop talking about Samira. I don't like that. And I put that on my TikTok story yesterday. Nobody have said, hey, stop bullying Cardi. So leave me the fuck alone and don't bring my kids up in your bullshit. Thank you. Because y'all really gonna see another side of me. I've been real light.
That's the mama instinct coming out. She's mad as fuck because in the first two reactions, while she was getting progressively more annoyed, she was still composed. It was the moment they decided to bring her kids into it that she really popped off. You gotta understand, these black women, a lot of these black women out here do not fuck around when it comes to their kids. They said, you can talk about me all you want, but the second you even question how I raise my kids, or the moment you bring my kids into it, it's war. Now I gotta turn into a mother lion. I gotta turn into fucking Sarabi from The Lion King, and I gotta attack your ass.
That's the thing. Y'all want these, y'all feel like y'all can talk all this crap about these celebrities. I'm not that. I've been bullying that girl Tyler for a whole week. Y'all not gonna bully me. And you definitely not gonna bring my fucking kids up in your shit. Especially a grown-ass fucking man. Guess what? I have to take care of these kids. So don't tell me what type of example I am. I bust my ass. Because of a fucking rage-baiting fucking TikTok shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, you get the point.
Talk your shit.
Thought it'd be a cold day in hell before we see Cardi B up here getting canceled. But you can't talk about the fat motherfuckers. You definitely can't talk about the fat bitches. Woo. Bruh, it's funny too, because Cardi on that
came from the soul, man. He said, oof. That's a black code for this about to be some shit.
She on this side, but she could be on this side now, goddamn. I never thought I'd see this day, bruh.
Talk.
Man, bro, like, she ain't got no social media etiquette still, though, bro. It's like, how you letting total randoms out here get under your skin like that? You gave the bitch exactly what she wanted, bro. All 15 minutes of fame, dog. I even know who the hell that girl name is now, bro. I seen her on the feed, you know what I'm saying? She be out here trying to get attention, singing and all that shit, bro.
Let's settle this right now. I should play Princess Tiana. I mean, I'm literally from New Orleans. Mama, I ain't got time for this. That's just gonna have to wait a while.
Okay, she got the big black woman vocal cords, but then she's like, I should play Tiana.
Nigga,
Have you seen the Disney lineup lately? They've been pushing the line as far as bodies because I'm not gonna lie, man, them princesses have been starting to get a little thicker. You know what I mean? After Tiana came around, then you had Merida and she had a little bit more on her, and then Moana came around and she had a little bit more on her. They're building there. They're getting there very slowly. You gotta understand, this is a company that was created in the 20s.
I want to get to the FATPHOBIC shit, bro, because that's a funny conversation, bro. But it's like, how are you that fucking famous? Been doing this shit this fucking long, and you say the most viral shit all the time, getting all the fucking views, but allow minions to get under your skin. You know what I'm saying? Take your time away from making money. Take your time away from doing whatever the fuck it is.
He does have a good point. He does have a very good point. She could have easily just, ignored it, but she's always, and that's a bigger problem with just celebrities spending too much time on social media and too much time arguing with people in comment sections and making entire videos responding to people's TikToks and shit. Like, people are too plugged into the machine, especially in the entertainment industry. They're too tapped in because they want to stay trending. They want to see what's going on. They want to see the latest news that's popping. And Cardi's on social media a lot with her fans. She's always on IG Live. She's always on TikTok. She's always talking to and interacting with her fans, which I get it. You want to keep that audience retention up. It's kind of like she's meshing being like a content creator or a YouTuber with being a musician. She'll perform and she'll do these tours and she'll make the big numbers on her album sales and everything. But she also hangs out with her community. And the only way to hang out with somebody and to hang out with somebody over a long distance is, unfortunately, through the internet and social media. And so she likes to be with her fans. And that's also from, the kind of person that she is. She's a very extroverted individual. You know, she's very vocal about her opinion. She's very open about, but she's also got that New York, man. She is hood as hell. Cardi does not play any bullshit, bro. She'll take it to the streets if she has to. She'll keep it classy, keep it composed, but the moment somebody takes it there, she'll take it further. Unfortunately, instead of, and unlike Kendrick Lamar, where he keeps it strictly on wax, she'll get a lot more physical with it because that's how New Yorkers are. That's that New York in her. I understand Stevie's point, and he is correct. You know, stuff like this shouldn't be getting under your skin as an artist, as a multimillionaire. You know, don't let these people, don't ever let no one put smut up on your name. Yeah, I knew it was there and it was in there somewhere. It was in there somewhere. I just had to find it.
You want to do? Bitch, these motherfuckers is nobody. She gave the gay motherfucker smoke and then giving
I'm
the
glad
fat.
that I wasn't the only one who knew that he was gay. Even Stevie caught on to it because, like, I mean, it's just zesty. Oh,
Girl, all the goddamn smoke, bro. Fuck the joke, bro. I wholeheartedly agree with everything Cardi was talking about, man. Fucking call me fat phobic all motherfucking day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm fat phobic as shit. I'm fat phobic as shit. But I'm only fat phobic to the fat motherfuckers who think that they can't do no wrong. Like if you a self-aware fat.
yes. That part. And I'll explain that later.
That motherfucker, you know you fat, you out of shape, you gotta do better, just don't feel like doing better. Hey, by all means, do you. But it's these entitled motherfuckers that feel like you can't say nothing about what the fuck you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, if you got the nerve to be that fat out here in front of the world for my eyes to look at, you feel like I can't say nothing about it or think nothing about it, dog. Fuck you talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? You being fat is a direct indication of what type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? Especially if your ass is delusional and denial about the shit too.
Right.
You know what I mean? When Shawty would put up all them books trying to get Cardi B to read all these fucking books about this. Bro, you gonna do all this shit to get motherfuckers to understand your fatness when you could do the same thing and pick you up some motherfucking nutrition and diet books and get rid of all that motherfucking fat where we ain't even gotta have this conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? But I said it'd be a cold damn hell when I thought
I don't know. I'm giving the woman's perspective from all of this, but I just wanted to see his perspective as well. I wanted from a strictly man's man point of view. I like real people, real minded, like-minded people who say real shit, who are true to themselves and not to whatever is currently trending. You know, people who can stay strong in their ideals and their morals and their values, even when it goes against what the rest of society may think, or what a vast majority of society may think. Asterisk, this only applies to positive realists, the PDF files, the Yahtzees, the career criminals, the fucking, what did I say before? This week's starting to hit, y'all. That doesn't apply to them. But yes, I like people who are willing to stand on their integrity even when the world is against them for it. Talk your shit.
I see Cardi B up here defending herself against, you know what I'm saying, the woke mob. The fat phobic mob. Hey, I own it. Call me all this shit, all this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I've been on one lately. Because the world keep giving me shit to respond to, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Cardi B out here getting canceled by the fat mob? What? No, the fat black woman mob too with that. What? But she stood on business.
Thank you.
She stood on business. She said, look, motherfuckers.
That's what I
fuck you. I ain't apologizing for shit.
When she came I wasn't expecting her to come in with that second TikTok like on some other type shit. So when she came in like, shut the fuck up, I was like, damn. Okay, y'all done pissed her off. Now she said, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I laughed at it. I'm not apologizing for laughing at it. That shit was funny.
Stop calling you fat. Stop being fat.
But yeah, I just wanted to react to this because I see it's back in circulation again because people keep blowing that out of proportion and trying to twist it into something that is not. Bringing out that point that I put on the back burner, and I said this in my TikTok. Typically, women who get offended at being called fat are only getting offended because they are not 100% comfortable with the fact that they are fat. There's still some deep-rooted insecurities in there that they haven't quite worked through. And I had a whole video explaining this already, is that the truth is not pretty. The truth is very ugly. And the longer you run from the truth, the uglier it becomes. And the more it'll hurt when it finally catches up to you. So the best thing to do is to embrace the truth and actively work together to improve. And that's what I did, because I used to get bullied a lot. And it wasn't playful banter with friends that, you know, I already knew. These were people I had never met before, people who didn't know shit about me, people who only saw what was on the surface. I had never talked to these people. All they did was see what was on the surface, and it was just, ha ha, she's fat. Like, do you know her? No, but she's fat. And after a while, that shit got old. I'm like, nigga, if you don't know me, step the fuck off. I don't have time for you. Like, you haven't said anything that I haven't heard a million times already. You're not original, fam. Like, okay, I'm fat. And yeah, I got a big gap, and your shit's baseless because you have no personality to base it off of. It's all physical appearance. There's no substance. So at the end of the day, if somebody calls you fat, okay, yeah. And what is on the surface does not define you as the person. What's on the surface does not define your character. If your character or your morality or your ethics as a person is not being brought into question, then it shouldn't matter what people say about you appearance-wise, because they don't know you. All they see is what's at the very surface, and that's all they can make assumptions based off of. And at the end, once they've made that assumption, there's literally nothing else. There's no other thing for them to talk about. They've revealed their hand too early. And unfortunately, that was the only fucking card in their hand. So now they just got nothing. And I wish that more people would understand this and realize this. The journey to self-acceptance is realizing that once the conversation moves from the fact that you're fat, they quite literally have zero things to judge you for because they don't know you. Shout out to Stevie Knight, bro. I've been subscribed to you for a while too. Not as long as like some of the other reactors that I watch, but I do enjoy the content that you put out, bro. I respect you as somebody who's not gonna let people muddy the waters, somebody who's willing to stand on their business, and I respect that. So salute to you, buddy. But as always, I have been Nixus, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. See ya.